Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Pitchside. The Premier League is here. Garratt! Yeah! First game week of the season. We are joined with Ollie and Tobes.
Hello.
I suppose I could ask you the same question. How was how's your perspective of the game on Sunday?
Pretty good.
Dull. It was very dull.
World champs.
We
should have won.
Yeah, you need to rip that
sticker. No, I'm
you
not
need to rip that sticker off your fucking shirt.
That sticker's embroidered.
Are you, by the way, has that been kept on for 4 years?
Yeah, you got 4 more years.
Is it 4 years long?
Disgraceful.
No, for 4 years, you get to visit the world champions. Like you should be grateful.
Was there like a ceremony before the game?
Nah, not really. It was just the unveiling of that little thing at the top. That was about it. But
Cringe.
The Premier League has started, but you can still enter Andy's Bet Club £1 million predictor for free. All you have to do is predict your 1 to 20 for a chance to win £1 million cash. Now, I predicted Sunderland to finish 19th, and they're currently second in the Prem. So clearly I might have to amend something. Use the link in the description below to make your prediction. The best bit about this game is you can enter or edit your selections up until the 19th of September. Someone here could win £1 million. Get involved below. As always, you must be 18 plus to enter, and please gamble responsibly.
Yeah, it was a boring game, to be honest.
Yeah, it was boring. We defended pretty well, I thought. Chelsea
defended well. We defended well.
Enzo Fernandez.
Well. He was the worst player.
Get him gone.
Could be an Eze farewell, though, wasn't it? Right.
It definitely was an Eze farewell.
What was the thing with Gahey as well?
Oh, I read. Apparently, he had to go and do like a drugs test after the game, a routine drug test, and he was annoyed about that. And he would want to go down the tunnel and get it done, and Glasner tried to shout at him.
I really think that was overblown.
It was overblown.
I didn't get why it was highlighted.
I almost thought maybe Glasner asked him a question, and he shook his head as if was it a foul or something? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Was that a foul mark or something? And he just shook his head and he definitely wasn't disrespecting.
No. He wouldn't.
Well, obviously every Liverpool fan on the planet went, well, he's coming us.
Yeah.
That's quite clear. He's leaving Palace now, boys.
No, the Eze came over to the away end at the end, and that was definitely a farewell.
Yeah.
100%.
Well, there's not
it's intended to be anyway.
Other than the disallowed goal, there's not really much to speak about from that game.
No.
So we can speak about a different game which we did stream. Manchester United versus Arsenal.
Mate,
thoughts?
Well, thoughts on the two Arsenal fans on the panel. No, you actually don't think you're going to win the league?
No, he does. I've seen his content.
You still think they're going to win the league after that?
You can't change it after one game.
I do agree with that.
You can with that striker up.
Well,
I've seen a Lukaku. That was Rasmus Højlund at the other end of the pitch.
Don't disrespect Rasmus Højlund like that, mate.
Lesnar.
Oh yeah, you rate him as well.
Lesnar was supersexing the ball out for throw-ins. He was absolutely, it just looks like a shocking footballer. You know when there's certain players you're like, I can tell.
Yeah,
that was enough.
I think you're being a bit harsh.
I'm not.
I agree.
I think you're being harsh.
The service.
I don't think he's fit. I don't think he's fit.
The thing for me was that game was about transitions. That's what he's supposed to be good at.
Yeah, but he's not fit.
He was all right at it though. He bullied De Ligt 4 times.
No.
Yeah.
But I told you all this that he's clunky and he's not neat.
He's clunky, yeah.
But he can finish and he's powerful and he'll be a nuisance and he will score goals because he can finish.
Yeah.
But
he didn't get the service.
He didn't.
I agree.
He scored a bit of goals at Atalanta. That was.
It depends what you want. It depends what you want to see from Gyokores. You're not going to get Havertz's link-up play from Gyokores. You're never going to get that. You're not going to get his flick-ons. You're not going to get the neat play. But what you will get is what Havertz can't give you, which is the deadly finishing.
Yeah.
And
he's a bully as well.
He's a bully.
There was a few times he knocked the Ligt over.
He was arguing with the ball the whole game. I'm not having this.
But that's him.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. But you
that's
can
not
tell immediately. It's like this is.
That's not Gyokores' game. You want Gyokores in and around the box. Then give him the ball. Then judge him. Judge Gyokores off his goals. He's not there to link up and be this neat player.
But it was like when he was getting towards the box and he's standing on the ball.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Even his ball striking there, just overdoing it. I was like, this is not what I expect. I expected someone who's a bit more cold with the ball. But not obviously link up. I don't expect Ekatike.
Nah, but see, I didn't.
As soon as he gets to full match fitness, you never know.
It is
a confidence game.
I saw Gary Neville bigged him up afterwards and was like, "It's Old Trafford in your first Premier League game."
I agree.
Yeah, but that annoys me because this isn't Old Trafford 15 years ago. It's not man.
They played 15th in the league last season, and he's a striker in his prime at 27. Ekatike is like a kid, and he looks way better.
Yeah,
comfortably so. I'm not having anyone being generous. This is the style to win the league.
I actually agreed
Pants already.
with Carrick yesterday. I would not be surprised at all if in the big games he goes with Havertz.
Oh, no, neither.
No.
I said that when they signed him. That I think
But
Havertz will probably play more than
actually
he should.
What's the point of spending that much money on a striker
That's
then?
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's such a stupid signing. You might as well have just broke the bank and actually gone for Isak. Like,
Yeah.
I just think yet again we're going to get to the end of the season and say the same things about Arsenal. I just couldn't get over the line because they just needed that one extra play. They just didn't quite have that. Like, there's always like, oh, we just didn't quite have this. I'm bored of it, and you're shit.
Are you not impressed by the end result a little bit?
Yeah, the result.
Like the fact that
Yeah,
we
but that was
played
only
that
because you-
shit and
Arsenal
we came
were
away
shit,
with
yeah.
3 points.
But I don't think you.
I didn't think you were that shit. I thought you
thought they were
played
shit.
like you
No,
played
they
where set
were.
pieces is
shit.
what you
No,
really
they
want.
we
were
were bad.
bad.
We were really bad.
Declan Rice was terrible. That's
Yeah.
the worst I've seen him play for Arsenal. That.
I just
Saka
don't
was
We
think
had-
great
we did-
either.
we-
No,
we
he
didn't have a
was.
single
Zubimendi was poor.
control of the
Saka didn't
midfield.
play well. Yeah.
It's games like that where being good at set pieces is so valuable.
Yeah,
And like
exactly.
I know people clown them for that, but like if you're good at set pieces, you can score in any game.
Yeah.
as
Well,
we saw
again,
on-
it was
on
Bayern
Sunday.
did chuck
Was it a
his own
good? Yeah.
net.
Was it a good set piece? I don't
No,
think
No, it wasn't, but
was.
like it's still
It was
just the,
going- it was
it's the
going in
stress of Arsenal's set pieces probably like United would wrestling
we
them
got
all.
the
It
aura.
was-
We got a set piece aura. That's the problem. You
United
can't.
let in like direct corners like 3 times.
Yeah,
last season as
yeah,
well. So, like,
it's embarrassing.
that's obviously
I remember the
something-
game at
Poor
the
Onana,
Emirates
man.
last year. Man United trying to deal with Arsenal corners at the Emirates last year was like a comedy show.
Yeah.
It was terrible, and they obviously haven't worked on it since then.
Yeah.
And why is Mount in front of Saliba? Like,
Yeah, it
you just
didn't
think
make sense.
Yeah, I know.
it's just little things like that. You just like, what are they actually
Well, they don't
working on? Or
They don't have a set piece coach as good as ours. That's the issue.
Don't ever say that again.
That guy.
I'm
What's his
gonna-
name
Where's the
again?
camera on him?
I'm gonna
Haven't missed him.
Nick.
Still.
Oh, Jova.
No,
There's
but conversely, obviously, new signings, Mbeumo, Cunha.
Cunha
very
looked
sharp.
They look like good signings.
Cunha looked good.
So did Mbeumo. Obviously, like, yeah, a few chances fell to him, but if they play direct football, he's obviously going to be very influential.
Mate, Cunha is everything you want in a footballer. Just gets the ball, runs, beats your power.
You're only
pace.
saying this because he's now left Wolves and you can support him.
I know that is not fair. I've always said how good he is. I just now can really love him properly.
Also, United need a player that just is willing to just grab them by the scruff of the neck and drag them through.
He
is that
And
guy.
he only did it
what-
in the second half. That was like.
You know, he took it. He was like the Zidane fucking touch.
Yeah.
Ran away from Declan Rice,
Yeah.
and then I can't remember what happened after
Yeah,
that.
he is
Oh no,
class.
he
And then
played
played
it
the
to
ball out
Mbeumo,
wide.
and
Yeah,
Diallo
yeah.
like ran in front of
Yeah, kicked
Mbeumo.
him, hit the ball off him.
Run,
But they showed good signs. I thought United looked better.
you're miles away from
I'm
your
not
mic.
sorry. There you go. Yeah, I thought United looked a lot better than they did. But it
I thought United
weren't
looked
hard.
good actually.
Do you
Yeah.
think Sesko's the missing piece?
So,
I don't know.
With creativity like that of Mbeumo and Cunha behind
But I
him, is
don't
he
know
gonna-
if him being central is going to take away from. I quite liked Mbeumo and Cunha kind of being like a 2 at points.
They were
Also, I think-
floating though. I mean, they're good enough to just do what they want, really.
But then
aren't they, at
where's
that point?
what's that going to do with Bruno? Then Bruno's going to be a holding midfielder.
It's pretty much in the 8 now, isn't he?
But that's why I said I
Almost.
think he'll really shine this year. Bruno has been a bit of an issue because I don't know how he's going to fit in if these new signings are going to work. I think unless he just turns himself into a
I thought
holding
it made so
midfielder.
much sense. They took that Saudi money and ran.
Yeah,
Like,
but
I know
United
he
did
didn't
accept
want-
it, didn't
he
they?
didn't wanna
It was
go,
him who
yeah.
didn't want to go.
I think maybe that's where Mason Mount will play a lot for United this year because he's just like the ultimate utility guy who can
Really think that?
facilitate.
You really
Yeah,
think
I
that?
do think he'll play a lot.
He played well, but he'll get injured.
But he's just
Amorim loves him, doesn't he?
But every manager who's ever managed Mason Mount absolutely.
Good, yeah,
loves
that
him.
is true. That's a-
and
yeah,
I
that
just
is a
feel
good
like if you've
point.
got players like Cunha and Bremo and Bruno who can win you games but need a little bit of freedom to do it, you need someone who's going to just like mop everything else up.
Well,
attacking wise.
Cunha kind of has the ability to follow the mentality of someone that can go to Manchester United. Do you remember when we always say like people that go to Manchester United always feel like they can fix them?
Yeah, he
Whereas
definitely
Cunha
thinks he can.
actually-
Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
does. He
Does
genuinely
take the scruff of the
No, but he
Yeah.
thinks he
Yeah.
can, and he also has the ability to do it
Correct.
as well. Like,
Yeah,
he's,
yeah.
Is it going to get 15 games into the season? He's going to be like, fucking hell, this is a mess.
Nah,
I can't be
I-
bothered anymore.
no,
Nah,
because
He's
they-
getting
they
fairly
were-
hot-headed throughout the
I
game
don't
as
know,
well. Like,
even like the Euros and Dorgus, I thought looked all right. Like,
Yeah,
like,
Dorgu
you know
was-
what
I thought
mean?
Dorgu
There's
was
a couple-
all good.
They're a midfield away from doing anything serious.
I
but,
think
like,
that I genuinely think if United go and get obviously a goalkeeper and maybe
Belieber,
a believer or an
Belieber
Adam
would be-
Wharton, maybe.
No way Wharton goes there.
If they get that, United will 100% finish top 6. 100%.
They do need. I think a midfielder would be massive for them, like a
They
proper
just
big
need.
centre mid.
They just need more legs than Casemiro, basically.
Yeah.
Is Kobe Mainoo becoming like, you know, when
He's not having him one
Andy in
bit.
Toy Story like drops Woody? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, 100%.
Do you know what I mean?
So Amorim just
Mate,
doesn't.
Amrim's
no
not having him
interest
one
in
bit.
future
with him, does
I
he?
don't understand why.
He's got Mount ahead of him easily.
Yeah.
He'll go somewhere and be unreal as well.
Yeah.
Everyone will be like, "Why have United sold him?" It will
Absolutely. absolutely.
100% happy.
I think people are forgetting how like he come into like that England team was like literally our best player in that Euro.
Yeah.
It was like he was like Kobe Mainoo. He's unreal. I don't.
Composure of 100 years
Apparently,
old.
but like I said to you the other day, was I think it was Alex Cook was saying it on TalkSport that the word is Amorim doesn't think he's mobile enough, but then he starts
He
Casemiro.
literally can't run.
So I don't
I
get.
actually thought he was right.
No, he was better.
Casemiro, yeah,
He was better,
Casemiro was
yeah, he
okay,
better.
but
Isn't that one of Kobe's greatest strengths?
No, he's not
though?
that
Nah, to be
mobile.
fair,
He's more
Rice-
technical and like neat. And
Rice did
You
a
mean,
lot.
you mean
heavy
mobile
lifting
as in
the Euros.
defensively
Yeah.
mobile? Right,
Yeah.
okay.
Mainoo's like good in tight spaces.
Yeah,
isn't he?
yeah,
And
yeah,
But just going back to the overall, I do think I'm in the middle with Arsenal with that performance. Half of me thinks that is a great result
Yeah, of
playing
course.
that way.
Yeah.
My other half thinks that's a worrying sign that the level's that low so
Yeah.
early. And
I thought
think
I
it's
just thought it was a
hard
good
to
win.
say.
If I was being an Arsenal fan, I'd be more concerned with the striker than anything else.
Yeah.
I think like getting over the line like that when you played badly, nothing wrong with that.
and
Yeah.
can I want to throw something out there, just a little.
Ironically, I thought Havertz was actually all right when he came
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
Sorry
yeah,
to
yeah.
No, but he was saying that just before you jumped
Havertz
in.
looked okay when he
Havertz
come
looked
on.
all right,
Yeah.
and obviously the striker
Havertz.
issue is.
I actually thought you looked your best when Saka was on the left and Madueke was on the
I
right.
reckon that could happen quite a lot this season.
And
you know,
if you think about it, how did Saka come through as like a left wing back? Didn't he?
back,
Yeah,
Like,
but yeah.
I think Saka can easily do that. That could fix the Martinelli issue, who fucking reeks, by the way.
Yeah.
He's so
How he's on
frustrating.
200 grand a week. Goodness me. Saka on the left, Madueke on the right.
Put it out into the universe, man.
Havertz
Everyone
up
watches
front.
the show, so Arteta, if you're watching, give it a go.
Yeah.
He's sat there going, "Oh my god, that's it."
They've solved the problem. But a massive positive, I will say, is the back four. And I'd say your two starting fullbacks didn't even start. That's a really
agree.
good sign that,
Yeah.
that you can start Calafiori and White and the level not drop in terms of defending. And
Yeah.
Raya was unbelievable again.
A lot of Arsenal fans are tipping Calafiori as like the guy this year.
They just
Instead of-
fancy him. It's
Yeah,
not,
don't-
though, is he?
don't we
They
all?
fancy him.
Yeah. What, mate, our old chat, literally, when we were streaming it, some of the comments were like, we were just like having normal conversations.
Yeah.
Like, Calafiori's so fit. It's like, what?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Counts for a lot, mate. That's 5 points a season.
Nothing to do with how he's played performance-wise. Just
What
how
happened last
fit he
summer?
was.
They were like, this guy could be like a model or something.
Yeah.
You're like,
What's that?
you're like, he's a new left back.
He
You're like,
acted
what
was
are
the
we
face
doing
of our third kit reveal
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well. So, I mean, they're
Also-
playing up to the crowd.
Can we stop with team reveals on Twitter? And the picture is the team and a player with a shirt on with jeans.
Yeah, that was criminal. that was Odegaard in that fancy lineup. That was awful, mate.
Why are
can't
you
be doing
wearing
that.
jeans with the shirt? Like,
They come out all just wearing jeans for the game.
yeah, like pre-matches with a jacket and jeans. It's like what I used to wear at my year 6 disco.
With like little 90s on the bottom, yeah.
But yeah, look, are you happy? You got to be happy.
I'm happy with the points. I'm not happy
Any
with the
worries?
performance.
Give me
Yeah,
some-
100%.
Go on.
I don't think that we're going to score as many goals as we have in previous seasons,
Right.
and that worries me a little bit.
Okay. But
Especially if we're trying to monopolise the goals from Gyokores.
Yeah.
Like feed him, give the goals. If he doesn't get 2 a game,
yeah.
we're in big trouble. I
This-
feel like
Yeah.
Would you say? Do you think he starts this weekend against Leeds?
100%.
That's his
I think
game,
he has
isn't
to.
it? It should
Yeah,
be.
Yeah,
yeah.
those are games where-
Big games have a Champions League have a.
But
low block,
that could be a smart play.
maybe.
And
I
spark
suppose.
him into some
if
confidence.
If it
right?
wins
Yeah.
you the fucking league, I seen a graphic yesterday on Monday Night Football. Your record against, I'm sure it was Arsenal. Their record against the Big Six since like the last 3 years. They haven't lost.
They haven't lost
Yeah,
in like
yeah.
over 3 years to any of the big 6 teams. That is, I know people are like, oh, well, what a trophy. But that is actually
that's
so
huge,
impressive.
Yeah. That's exactly what Arsenal didn't use.
Yeah. They were the complete opposite of that for so
But
long.
I just don't trust you to get over the line. And the way
But
City,
you didn't
City-
before but you didn't before he signed either.
No, I
Like
know.
it's-
But no, I'll tell you what. If you'd have gone and got an Isaac,
Well,
maybe.
that's
Get a left
unfortunate
winger.
timing,
Get
isn't
a
it?
left
Like,
winger.
Even if he'd played
Please
like
get a left winger.
if Theo played on Friday, I'd think, oh, they've got one.
Yeah.
Like he looked like a player to me. Whereas I don't know, there was just something. He just looked very Timberland every week. You just see that, like, you know what I mean, you can.
well, speaking of
Yeah.
Ekitike, first goal of the Premier League season.
I called it.
Yeah.
He's
What, you
class.
said he was going to score first?
Yeah, I backed it as well. And I said it would be 4-2 on the prediction show.
You did, actually. Yeah, Liverpool.
That's for you say I don't know anything. I fucking do, right?
Bournemouth looked okay.
Although I did say Bournemouth would... No, sorry. On the prediction show, I said Bournemouth would take the lead.
Ah.
But it doesn't matter. I was still
No,
fucking...
they-
That's a
pretty
really
good.
good...
They fucking
4-2 is an
did.
unbelievable prediction.
Yeah.
Liverpool's defence is going to let him down this year.
Yeah, but they're going to be so fun.
They're so.
Oh, that'd be great to watch. That'd be amazing to watch. I watch every game.
It's like Roy
but-
Keane said, they score 2 goals a game minimum.
Yeah, but
That's really difficult to beat.
I think them and City are going to be. Actually, I don't know if Johnny Stones can stay fit. Maybe City will be rock solid. But yeah, I do agree with you that. And I was speaking to someone the other day, and they were like, "Yeah, but Gravenberch weren't there," and I was like, "Gravenberch isn't going to fix all those issues from Friday."
Yeah, on the break, they were. They looked
One
like
player's not going to fix that.
That second Semenyo goal, obviously, he took it really well, but the defending from Van Dijk and Konate
Yeah,
is
shocking.
I also
terrible.
thought I know they're new, but the fullbacks were like pretty rash.
Kirkes was rubbish.
Yeah, all over
When we played them in the Community Shield, like we got at them so easily.
That was
so easily.
That was the sign where I thought, oh god, I'll let them off because it's Community Shield. But you should have beat them in normal time, I think.
Yeah, we should have done. The second half, we were the better team.
But Friday night, I just thought. But that one Semenyo goal, what I loved about that, he should have passed it and he just didn't.
Yeah.
And took
That's
it on
what
He
you
had
know,
to
though,
to
isn't
the
it?
left of
The only way you don't get grilled for that is doing exactly what he did.
Scoring
Because he
anyway.
should have passed that ball to the 2 players on the side. But yeah, he's fucking unbelievable, Semenyo.
Do you reckon it's a big season for him individually?
Yeah, I mean,
Because someone's got to pull that Bournemouth team through, right?
or Arsenal going and flying him.
I was going to say, like, I think this is, at the end of the season, we've had Rob Holding, you've had all the excuses. Next time we'll go, if we'd got Semenyo instead of Madueke, we would have.
Yeah. Mate, there's still time in the transfer window. Go and nick him.
And he plays anywhere in the front three.
Yeah.
I don't think Semenyo would be a difference maker for
Arsenal.
Oh, he would.
Whoa, that is why?
I just don't think he's tidy enough. And like if a team's got like 11 men behind the ball, I don't think he's the kind of player to go and unlock a defence. And that's what Arsenal
Saka
do.
sort of does that, and he'd be on the other side.
Yeah, but I
also
don't think he's not on that. I don't think he's
I
on that
think you're
level.
being. I watched. So we played them in the FA Cup last year, and I went and we've had this convo before. When you see players live, I couldn't believe how good he was.
I will
live.
say the same thing.
I couldn't believe how big he was, how fast
They
he
always
was,
are.
and how the way he strikes the ball. So like, I'm pretty sure he'd come on and it was 1-1 or 2-2, and he'd come on straight away and just knock one top corner, and it was like.
He does
bearing
strike
in
the ball
mind,
ridiculously well.
Okay, he's playing against like Championship, but they're still fucking good pros. Like, and he's coming on just taking the piss out, and I'm like, oh, this boy's a bit like, he's definitely Arsenal level. I think.
To be fair,
be in the top
when I
six,
saw him at Sellers last year, it was the same, but then we did draw 0-0 with them, and he didn't do anything.
Yeah, I mean,
But I was like, oh, you're a lot tighter than I thought you were,
Scored a
but
rocket
nothing
against
happened.
us,
So.
like an absolute rocket against us. Like,
I just think Bournemouth don't tend to sign bad players, do they?
No.
That left back looks good as well.
Yeah,
They're
looked
kind
really
of
good.
like an underplayed Brighton. Like the amount of money they've
Yes.
generated, like especially this summer, like the whole back line,
Oh.
Real Madrid, PSG, and
Liverpool.
They've got a really
crazy.
strong manager as well.
Yeah. I regret putting them 16th now. I think they'll be a lot
Is that where you
higher.
put them?
Yeah.
Surely not.
So they
They
had no
did
defence.
lose all their
Yeah.
back
They lost
line,
all that. So just and obviously Super Kepa left as well. So
yeah.
big.
Utara,
Petrovic
like,
was all
40
right.
million.
yeah, Tara.
Mate,
Like, has anyone watched him,
crazy
really?
money.
Watara. He's
Not
got
that much.
I mean, he's all
Yeah,
right.
he's
but
not- he's not
right,
42
but he's
million.
not-
He's not going to
No,
solve
that's what I
Brentford's
mean.
problems.
Some of
at
the
all.
prices last week for some of the players that was going around, I was like, I feel like I'm losing my
Even
mind
Jacob
here.
Ramsey going for
40.
40.
Amari
just-
Hutchinson for 37.5 million.
Oh no! I'm going to have Forest fans crying at me for
Mate,
that.
Forest fans right now, they're rattled by us.
Yeah.
We are.
What I will
Put the camera on there.
say, what I will say is, sorry, I know we're going off piste a bit. McAtee's a great signing for Forest.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll give you that one. Well done, lads. Amari Hutchinson for 37.5 million
Criminal.
is criminal. Like that is daylight
insane.
robbery.
It is
He's
insane.
like a top 6 championship player. I'm not joking. Like he's tidy. He's got a bit of pace about him. He's fucking average. He's not going to change. He's not a replacement for Elanga. And if they think he is, they're mental.
They have just spent because they signed that Ndoye guy.
He looks alright. Good
Yeah,
header.
he's good.
That was-
But they
Like,
signed
that header
Very
was
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great
Yeah.
header. They signed him, Hutchinson, and McAtee, who can all like play off the right that for like a combined like 80 odd million.
And they've just signed
Just
another
like-
striker.
Yeah. Again,
And
they're all
there's
good
those
signings in
Brazilians
isolation.
that- I haven't seen them yet.
That's just Botafogo, John Texton nonsense, mate.
Keeping the
But
defence.
signing that striker from is it Rennes?
Yeah, they.
Why?
Who?
I don't know
What's
his
his
name.
name?
He
Like
was at
K-
PSG
Jason
when he
K.
was
What, Awoniyi's never.
He's meant to be really good.
No, but
Also,
they've got
That's the
Igor.
issue.
They've got the
Jesus.
Igor Jesus.
Yeah.
and Chris Wood.
he's better than Chris Wood.
got-
You'd assume that this guy would come in and start ahead of.
It's Europa League
Chris
depth,
Wood.
isn't it? Really?
Is it bloated?
Sorry
squad?
to.
It could be bloated squad.
Also,
Yeah, but
you
are
know
they going
what?
to drop Wood? Like, why would they drop Wood at the minute?
Also, you know what happened is they spent
I think,
100.
I think everyone's expecting Wood at some point to like, mate, you can't keep doing this.
He took his goal really well, actually.
He
yeah,
is.
yeah.
No, I couldn't believe when he scored. I went, Are you seriously still doing
I'm
it?
sick.
By the
of
way,
him.
that pass
He's
from Elliot
actually
Anderson was
inevitable, right? The
insane.
guy is turning into.
But yeah, they've spent 140 million quid this summer. I know that they've just sold Lanka for 55. I guarantee you they'll be crying about PSR
Yeah.
very, very soon when they've just
Yeah,
spent
yeah.
that much money
Yeah.
on 4 right wingers.
Speaking
yeah.
of,
yeah.
I'm sick of him.
Speaking of, do you think Isak is the solution to Liverpool winning anyway, or do they not need him regardless?
I don't think they need him.
No, they
I was
don't
gonna say,
need him.
but the little FIFA career mode kid in me goes, go on, get him.
It would,
Yeah, just bully the league.
Yeah, I just
it would be
wanna see
crazy.
it.
They need to sign a centre back more than they need to sign Isak, I think.
Agree, but they,
Like-
yeah,
But
it might be one of yours.
I mean, they would be worse signings than Gay for them. I don't mind us selling him
Or
if we need
find
a
a
bit of
receipt
cash.
for Verts, because I didn't see him. I don't know about anyone else.
I don't know. No, he doesn't.
No, I was-
that's a bit harsh.
No, a bit
That's harsh.
it is a bit harsh. But I'd say in the 2 games, the Palace and that game, I'm like,
He was
I'm not
good
seeing
against
it.
Palace.
Against Palace, I was like,
No,
oh, this
he
guy's
He
good.
was good against
No,
Palace.
he kept things ticking, but we're
No,
talking. We're talking
Toby, we don't- no, you're
I
talking
want,
shit.
I want these guys held to the standard that those players. are held to.
Verts was very good against
£150 million
Palace.
player.
Yeah, but
150.
It's
We
this,
didn't-
right, he's been dropped at a final in Wembley, and then it's his first game in the Premier League,
I
and
want
people
more.
are still going, "Oh, he's pretty good."
Right.
Straight off the rip.
All right, he's had one. Okay, he wasn't great against Bournemouth.
I just thought we'd see more.
Liverpool
played
did still
well.
win
If
4-2.
Bournemouth with all their defence out, I just thought you'd see a bit more from a £150 million player.
150. Where's that come
It's
from?
going
No,
up every
that
time.
goes-
From
we've got
170
all the
million
add-ons.
pounds.
We've got to do
sorry,
that.
yeah,
This is how it works.
$1 billion.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I think you're being a bit.
I am being harsh. I am.
You're being very harsh.
I'm
like,
just saying.
Very harsh.
It's
You're very
always
harsh,
easy
Simon,
to
very harsh.
criticise a player worth 120 mil, though, if they don't
Exactly. I'm like,
pull like
I've
a 10 out
heard
of 10
best
every
10
game.
best 10 in the world is coming to the league. I just thought you'd see a bit more against Bournemouth without
It's
the
one
defence.
game. Relax.
We'll see.
Liverpool
Yeah,
still
we'll
scored
see.
4 goals.
Exactly.
They did.
Yeah.
They did.
So-
I
And he
think-
pretty
But I
much
do
played the
think
quarterback
Verts. I think people are confusing what Verts will be this season.
Maybe, 'cause I
he's
haven't
not
seen
going to
him
be
enough.
that final ball guy. He's not going to be on the. He's going to be like the linchpin. He's going to be like a Xavi. And
Like Dewsbury Hall. Kind of that. Like,
Dewsbury was good last night, by
He
the
was
way.
that, that kind of 10.
Yeah.
He's kind of German Dewsbury Hall.
but I
Like,
mean, no, he's not. That's, I don't understand where you're coming
And
from.
also, Slot's never really ran an actual number 10, right, in the Liverpool system.
Yeah, it's
And
different.
also, he was coming very
he weren't
deep
bad. He
against
weren't bad. I
Bournemouth.
just
Oh, he
thought
was.
I'd see
He's
more.
not going to be like basically. They're going to leave that to Ekatike, Salah, to Gakpo
Yeah, yeah.
to do the business, and he's going to be the one keeping it
Making sure
ticking
he
and
gets there.
dictating,
Yeah, yeah,
basically.
100%.
Which I think, and then. Look, he's very good, but like you say, there's moving on to City Wolves. There
Yeah.
was some very good debuts there.
Have we jumped the gun a little bit early with putting City in like 3rd and 4th?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's because everyone wants the Guardiola era to be over. Like we all kind of think, all right,
They
it's
look
been-
really
it's been
good.
great, but I've had enough of it.
But
No.
Wolves did actually
No,
get
the
them
new
quite a lot in
the new
the first
signing,
half.
the new signings they've made.
Can we just buy? So first of all, the only reason I put City, I think 3rd or 4th, was because I just didn't know enough about the new signings and how they'd be, and also you can't trust John Stones to stay fit. You don't know how Edison or who's going to be in goal, whatever. But City weren't amazing the
No, I'm
weekend.
saying
by
the
the way.
new- the new
Wolves were the
signings
better
were.
side until they had the goal
thought they-
disallowed, and then City got 2 quick goals, and it killed Wolves.
Yeah, it did.
And then there's just a class difference, isn't there? Once City are 2-0 up away from home, and Wolves really haven't got much to. Agbadou gave one of the goals away, and you just can't do that against the teams of this quality. But Ait Nouri was brilliant. Reinders looks a fucking
He was,
player.
he was
He was
insane.
unreal.
The footwork for that, was it for the first goal or second goal where he
First
just like,
one,
yeah, that
with
was
the
mad.
dinker.
And also the
And
finish
the
was so
third
good.
goal, he
Yeah.
pucks out the air.
Yeah.
Also,
I'll tell you
Oscar
what.
Bob, mate. I forgot Oscar Bob
Yeah.
existed.
Oscar Bob.
He is class, mate.
Yeah,
I love him.
I can't believe people were saying Pep was going to loan him out, and I was like, no,
Yeah,
he
no,
fucking
he's
isn't.
too
He'll
good
be
for
like, Pep loves him.
Well, Savinha could be off as well, right? So I mean,
Yeah, I think
that's another position that's.
But-
occupied
Where
by
does
Bob.
Foden figure into this?
But
I was
that's-
thinking that because I was
don't
like,
even know- I don't
was
even
like, I've kind of
think he
forgotten
plays,
about
mate.
him.
Also, I can't believe Marmoush didn't start. I couldn't believe that.
You look at their bench, it's like, oh my
That's
God,
another thing.
like-
You just look at their depth now, and
Shirky,
Rodri's
Marmoush.
still got to come back.
Yeah.
He wasn't even on the.
They still have Rodri to
It
come
is-
back.
It is quite scary.
And what I
actually.
loved about Reinders is he's obviously technically both feet and just brain. He's fucking powerful, and he's running power, and
Yeah.
he does remind me a bit of De Bruyne.
I got more Gundogan. I thought he was more Gundogan.
Yeah.
He's more mobile than Gundogan.
Yeah, quicker, but like
Yeah, a bit
just
of
in
a
terms of where
hybrid.
he was popping up.
Yeah.
Have you seen Haaland's record in August, by the way? It's like the
Yeah,
most goals.
he's like the fastest starter
Yeah.
of any. It's pretty much the opposite of Harry Kane.
It was like the record for most goals in the Premier League in August. He's got 21 in 12 games. The record is like 24. and it's like Andy Cole
Last
across
season
like
he got a
10
hat trick off the
seasons.
back-to-back rip,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's mental.
It's
Like-
almost like you should have captained him, like I told you.
I don't even have him, mate.
Exactly.
I don't even have
Don't
him.
need
He's
him, right.
punishing me again, and then he's going to go to Spurs. After everything we've said about how good
that'll
Thomas
be a
Frank's
good game.
Yeah,
that will be a good
tough-
game,
That'll
yeah.
be a more of a like you said, Wolves. It's
hard
a
to
bit
say
weird
Wolves
as
are-
well
Wolves are
because
shit.
like that Arias that Wolves have signed is actually looks like an alright player.
Yeah.
So you were playing a weakened Wolves look weak.
Yeah,
as well.
they need depth. Wolves
So
do.
I kind of want to see City again to get a better.
Yeah.
Yes.
how
That'd be
good they are.
a good gauge of both teams actually.
And
the
also,
City
like I
Spurs
said,
game.
that first half hour, Wolves were the better team. Like
Yeah.
they were giving City problems. And like you say, I think before we jump the gun and go, I was too quick putting City down. Yeah, I want to see them against
Yeah,
someone.
you could see them against
with
Spurs.
pedigree.
Spurs look tough.
Spurs
look tough.
Yeah.
And what I loved about Spurs is going from the 5 at the back against PSG, where they were the better team, I thought, for most of the game anyway, to switching it to he's going to
You
switch
mean
it.
a manager
Frankie.
that has versatile
Well,
tactics? What the fuck?
hallelujah.
That's crazy.
But I think he's. So it'll be interesting to see what he does against City, though, whether he thinks, I know I will play 4 at the back, or if he does switch to 5 at the back, which also makes Spurs a bit less predictable.
That's also them having Kudus is just like one of the best outlets going. It means you can set up like that and have
Thomas
someone who can
Frank
bring them all the
re-signed
way.
Mbeumo pretty much.
Yeah, yeah.
And then just implicating Kudus.
I think if they get Eze as well,
But you
which it
have to
sounds like they
remember how
will.
good Frank's record is against Pep for Brentford.
Is
Yeah,
it?
He beat
Wait.
them a few times.
I always remember the
he
one
went
before the
unbeaten
World Cup.
against
Yeah,
them
yeah,
2
the
years
2-1.
ago.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
remember when that. Yeah, Tony.
Tony,
Yeah.
So really, like,
And Spurs have got a really good record
City
against City.
against
Yeah,
it, yeah.
Spurs City has been so one-sided.
Yeah,
Like, years.
Spurs won 4-0 there last season, didn't they? At the end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Werner, Werner put that one across, didn't
That
he?
was the
Fuck
death of Carl
me.
Walker.
Yeah.
Now he's just blasting them from.
But just quickly speaking on Spurs, I did go and watch the extended highlights. Burnley weren't bad.
Again, they missed
Burnley
chances
did
at
all right,
1-0.
man. They've
did
got no
chances at 1-0.
firepower.
There was like a
have
half
they?
pen, wasn't there? Yeah.
No, that weren't a
You know what I
pen.
mean?
but-
Like, as in, I didn't see it.
I know what you're getting at. They were,
Match of the day did.
yeah, they
just regurgitate it.
they had a go, but Spurs. I mean, Richarlison.
Mate,
He could be back.
keeping Solanke out.
He
The World
scored that
Cup.
goal.
World
Yeah,
Cup, yeah. He's I'm done with Solanke after that fucking Super Cup. When he come on, it was like watching my dad.
but he's not fit, is he? He's
I don't
had
care.
no
I don't care.
pre-season minutes.
Richarlison's the answer. He's the man for them, I think.
But that's a good two.
They're going to get Eze to replace Madison. They might win the league.
Yeah.
That's a good 2-3, isn't it?
Oh, they're definitely finished above Chelsea.
Okay.
Yeah. Chelsea
They
have watched
get
that.
Eze and Savino.
Yeah, I think they will.
I
actually.
read that City don't want to sell
Yeah.
Savino, do they? I don't
Oh,
think they
really?
want to. I
Oh,
read
you could
yesterday they
have
don't want
said that
Sorry,
5 minutes ago when I said
No,
he's leaving.
I think they will get both.
Well, there you go. Yeah, fair enough.
They'll definitely get Eze, I think. Being
Early,
Eze doesn't get
I mean, it's ridiculously early to call, but signing of the summer. Who might it be?
That Bournemouth left back.
Truffert. You reckon?
He's unreal.
I think Ryan.
You're going to get
Ekitike.
Reinders.
Ryan just looks pretty.
Ekitike has a good shot.
Ekitike.
Or
I love
Kudus.
that.
Hegebo.
Gyokores?
Gyokores.
No,
I think it could be Christian Nørgaard.
Definitely.
Zubimendi might come through as well, so you never know.
Well, yeah, I'm waiting on Esteval to start.
He looked
But
good
he looked
actually.
good when
he
he
looked
came
good when he
on,
come
yeah.
on. Yeah, he could be a tidy little. How was Gittins? In your opinion, like there, because he didn't really do much.
I-
on-
Early,
I
right?
thought he was a bit off it, to be honest. Like final product doesn't look. He looks more raw than Esteval, which is quite weird.
Yeah.
But like, he looks slick. Like he'll run at players. He's direct. He's not passing backwards like we had with Sancho. But yeah.
worried at all?
Oh, yeah, I've forgotten he existed.
Worried at all or no?
Nah.
No.
No, Palace are a good side.
Yeah, I'll do.
Like Palace have had results against all these big teams.
Yeah.
It was a 0-0. It was one of those ones where you go, all right, take it, mate.
We
actually
did
are
say,
pretty
didn't
good.
we? We were like, this is a banana skin
Yeah.
for Chelsea. Everyone's,
Yeah.
I think everyone's just
100%,
looking
right?
at it, going,
Yeah,
"Oh, that's a win
yeah.
for Chelsea." So they're a fucking good side, aren't they?
Our
I think
record.
they were two of the most confident sides to kind of play at the moment. Like,
Yeah.
they're not. You didn't really want to get either side because it's like, all right, they've won stuff. They're a bit like buzzing and.
Yeah.
In the last 10, we've played like Arsenal away, Spurs away, Chelsea away,
Cup final.
the cup final against City, the Community Shield against Liverpool, the semi-final against Villa, and we've not lost any of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which have a good record.
Which
for
is
that.
mad, yeah.
Anyway, conversely, Leeds and Sunderland. Obviously, we spoke about Burnley losing. Welcome to
Championship.
Welcome to the Premier League.
Go on,
guys.
lads.
Are you feeling stressed
Why?
of there being the potential that not all 3 teams go back down?
No, I'm buzzing.
Why?
I don't want all three. I don't want all three to go down.
Oh, you're just backing against yourself.
No, I thought or think all three will go down, but I don't want them to.
Yeah, no.
One bit.
Yeah.
Oh, first of all, the two I want to stay up are Leeds and Sunderland. I don't give a fuck about
I think
Burnley.
that's fair.
I'm more than happy about that. I think I do think the Leeds win last night might be a little bit overrated. I will be.
Was it a
It
pen?
was dodge, it was dodge.
Was it a pen?
I saw you guys saying this
It
is
was
a
a
pen.
pen.
That's the
It
most
is a pen.
woke thing.
Wait,
I've
no.
from either of you.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
No, but I saw you say it's a bit harsh. I thought that's bollocks.
I
Man.
can
That's
see
never
it.
a pen.
Toby knows what he's doing.
He does. He 100% knows what he's doing.
He does know what he's doing.
He
And-
leans, but how's it? He has to.
Okay, do you know my whole issue with all this?
Right.
And this discussion we're about to have. Either way, I can see it either way, and I don't mind it either way. Like some different refs are going to have different perspectives and give different decisions.
didn't
I'm
even give
okay
it.
with that.
He didn't even
Yes,
give
he
it.
did.
He
He
did.
spoke
No,
to his assistant. Yeah.
He went like
And they
to
said
the
the
linesman.
VAR
Isn't that
wasn't
the
it?
whole point of refereeing, though? At least I'm glad he had the bollocks to give it instead of not giving it and leaving it to VAR.
I just think
I completely understand. Yeah, but you've also got to remember, it's a shot on target. He's leaned into it with his arm behind his back, but he's still leaned into it and hit his arm.
because you have to lean to block it.
You don't have. No, he doesn't. He doesn't have to do
Yeah,
anything.
it's
He actually
true.
doesn't have to do
Still
anything.
let the ball go past him, but like as a defender, you're trying to block.
But that's what annoys me. It's
But
like, what's he meant to do? Just not try and block the ball? Not with his arm.
Yeah,
That's
but-
literally the
but
rule.
he didn't try and block it with his arm. He leaned into it.
Yeah,
I am not saying it should or shouldn't be a penalty. I'm saying I could see either way it being given or
No, I
not
can see
being
why
given.
they wouldn't overturn it.
And I
but,
just
like,
don't. I
think it
don't.
should be
That
given.
I don't think that is a decision we need to get annoyed about.
No.
Yeah.
I think that's nonsense.
If that was against Chelsea, you'd be screaming for it.
No, I wouldn't.
You
You
would.
would.
No,
you
no,
absolutely
no,
would.
imagine-
No, I
Everyone
can
would.
understand it. If your arm's down there, I can understand that. If his arm's up here and all that, like the Ekatike when he knocked it through.
I mean, that should
Yeah,
have
yeah.
been
But
a red
slaps
card,
it
yeah.
away. That's clear as
Okay,
anything.
okay, so,
But that,
okay, so
for
this
me, like you're leaning
right.
into
So here's
it
my
because you're
argument.
blocking
Okay, so here's my argument. Can I put my arm behind my back and purposely use my arm to block it just because it's
But
behind my back?
He didn't purposely
He did,
use
he
it.
did,
No,
though.
he did.
He
He
did.
leaned. He didn't like twist. You're giving a twist motion. We're talking leans. They're fine lines here. He leans
In real
into it.
time.
Right.
It's upper chest. I'm not
Also,
having it.
imagine Van Dijk did that at Leeds last night and it wasn't given as a
It wouldn't
penalty.
be
given. Yeah,
People
yeah.
there would be a civil war
Yeah,
over that.
true.
But that's because
Oh,
it wouldn't be given. So everyone's got this at the moment idea. It's like Van Dijk doesn't have stuff given against him. So like that would.
I completely see where you're coming from, and
Right.
I personally, a part of me doesn't want that.
If that was like, look, put it this way, if you stuck that in like a final to decide something, you really want that to be the. For me, that is not enough to like decide a game as such. Like he has to at least have your arm out a little bit. You can't like if you were like this and you're leaning to block the shot, and that costs someone winning something massive.
I completely see. I completely see both
Hopefully it
sides of
sends
the
Everton
coin.
down, yeah.
That's what I mean. Toffees might go down.
I completely see both. No, they won't go down. I completely see both sides of the coin, and I do think it was harsh, but I can see why it was given, and I just think someone made. I was listening to TalkSport earlier, and they made a really, really good point of. Like, we have a criminal law, don't we? But every police... No. Wait, no.
And James Tarkowski should be in prison.
Hear me out. We have a criminal law in this country, right? And does each police officer police that law the same? They don't, do they? So you are going to get different referees who police our laws or referee our laws slightly different with different interpretations. And this, every time a referee doesn't give a decision you don't agree with, first of all, it doesn't make you right. Second of all, get over it, man. These aren't the decisions to get worked up about. I couldn't believe the reaction on social media yesterday.
Also,
Yeah,
people that get
calm
worked
down,
about
guys.
VAR as well. I'm like people talk about VAR re-reffing the game. They're just like, mate, crack on.
I think, and
I like that.
even the Eze one, I didn't agree with it. I thought it was bullshit, but it is the law.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it's
That was
bullshit.
just. It was more the fact that
That was different,
none of
that
us
was
had ever heard of that rule. That's why I found it nuts. So I'll take
Well,
it.
Were you happy with it?
Yeah.
Very happy. With it. I'm
actually-
I was like, that's disgusting.
I actually
Yeah.
think...
Get away
What
from my
a fucking
wall.
cheat.
Get away from my
What a
wall, man.
I actually think it was a foul.
Yeah, I'm quite
thought-
surprised they didn't give it
I-
as a
I
foul.
thought at
rather
first I was
than-
like,
He
oh,
fouls
is
him,
he
gave
offside and he's in the line of
No,
sight?
he
That
fouls
would
him,
make
he
sense.
shoves him out the
pushes
way.
him out.
It's a
Yeah,
foul, but... Yeah, I mean, just... And what was the other one? The contentious one? The handball, yeah. I mean... But even
that one was mental.
But he
man.
doesn't mean
Like,
it.
What do you mean he doesn't mean it?
Well,
He
I thought,
slaps
are you
it.
talking about the Senesi one?
Well, at the time, I didn't think he meant it, but I think he
Bournemouth.
does. I think he does mean
Bournemouth?
it, yeah.
What? I feel...
He panicked.
I don't know. I think I thought...
Well, you know when he's on the halfway line and he flicks it away? I feel like that...
mental for me.
I should have been red.
Oh, I can't remember.
Yeah, silly ball.
Also, shout out Sunderland, 3-0 West
That was a
Ham.
bit weird,
Yeah, sorry. Let's
Yeah.
go back to
Yeah.
actually Sunderland and Leeds.
I said that I thought Sunderland would stay up and West Ham would go down before match
You went
day
West
one.
Ham down.
Well,
Yeah, and I
stop the
feel
count.
I'm down.
Fucking stop the count,
I've
mate.
just, and a lot of people were reminding me yesterday.
Congratulations, Man City.
The Premier League this season is only one game, guys. So
I was going to say I feel a lot better about it because West Ham are bad.
yeah,
Yeah,
Graham
they were
Potter
shocking.
sucks. That's not
Yeah.
news.
Yeah, I
He's
think-
terrible. He's
Playing Wan-Bissaka as a wing
he's
back.
not. It just
no, mate, he is awful.
He's
And
not, though,
he'll
is
come
he?
out and he'll say the boys played well. and
no,
everything's
no,
fine.
he's not.
He's
He said the
But-
goals changed the game on Saturday.
Yeah, it's
Fun
groundbreaking
night.
No,
stuff.
Graham
That's how it
Potter
works.
needs to be at like
He was-
a club that doesn't have any spotlight, any like.
Do you know what Graham Potter needs? Graham Potter needs a club that has Alexis McAllister and Casado in it and enough good players there. It just is going to be okay.
Also, since he left Brighton, they've
only,
gone.
even then, only like 10th, and they've got better since he left.
Right.
They finished
let's-
17th.
mate,
He didn't do.
Graham Potter was lucky.
He didn't do too badly at Ostersund's or Swansea, did he? Or...
I forget we have avid Ostersund's fans.
No, but you're saying no, but
We
you're,
probably do, actually.
I know. I understand he's not good enough or can cope with the size of club of a Chelsea or even a West
Maybe
Ham.
West
I
Ham,
don't think he can. But I think a Brighton or a Swansea where he has excelled at.
Did he excel at
yes.
I think we looked at it because he was English and thought he's excelling. Whereas when you look at what De Zerbi did at Brighton, it's more impressive. I think what this
De Zerbi took over his team.
there's a
Yeah,
young-
it was
no,
very- it
I know,
was.
but there's a young child in charge that's doing better than he was doing. Like
With a completely different team.
Don't
right,
admit
with,
it.
a
And
team
lots of
with
money.
less superstars.
Lots of money.
What are
he's
you on
got.
about?
Brian back then with what? And they had McAllister, Casado, those players. Like that
And
was a
who
better
helped bring
Brighton
those
team.
players in?
Yeah, they
And
were
develop-
they were
Tony
nurtured.
Williams,
They
Dave-
were,
and
develop those players. Who helped develop those players and sell them on
Nah,
for
he
stupid
just-
money?
he-
Fabian Herzog spent
You're
You're
250
just
million
being
pounds
just because
last
you
summer.
hate him. You can't see.
He just said the
Straight
boys
in.
played well. And
Graham
I will
Potter's
regurgitate that every
a
time
good
on anything.
small club manager, and unfortunately, I think West Ham, and also his
That'll
style
matter,
of play will never ever suit West Ham.
what is his style?
Also, what's
He
West?
likes to play,
know what
doesn't
I
he?
mean?
And he's like
He
nice.
likes
It's
to
like
play.
nice football,
not
nice on the
ideal when
eye.
you got full Krug up front.
But
trying to-
West Ham, that's not East fucking
West-
London,
yeah.
is it? We want to
Yeah.
fucking get involved, mate.
Yeah.
Fulkrug and Callum Wilson as your striking options.
Fulker got a 4.9, didn't he, on Tottenham?
Did he?
Yeah, it was like a
stinks.
generationally bad.
I love him now. He
performance,
looks
I
like a pirate, though. I don't know. Something about, like,
They
But
should- if Bowen
Juve
stays
looked
fit, they'll be-
okay.
they'll
Juve looked
survive,
okay,
won't
and
they?
Bowen
Juve is
played.
good.
Yeah.
Juve
You've
is
had
good.
one off the line, yeah.
Yeah, and Bowen tried, but what I loved about Sunderland is they sat in first half and when they didn't let the crowd let them like go, oh, let's get at them. They just sat in, and then second half, then they come out and had to go at West Ham. I think they lulled West Ham into a fake sense of like, oh, we're like kind of dominating
Outplaying
the
them here.
ball and that.
Yeah.
And they come out second half and their new signings look good. Diarra looks good.
Yeah.
And all three of the players who scored were players from last
Yeah,
year.
me and all the old boys.
Yeah, which I really like. The goalie looks good as well.
Do you know who's
Yeah.
He did look
Yeah,
West Ham.
fucking hell.
Fuck
Oh,
me.
he's good. I rate
Wait,
Hermoso
you
a
don't
lot.
know Hansen?
It was like Pinocchio's and go, oh,
He
mate,
was
he was
bad.
awful.
Have you not seen the goals?
Yeah, I've seen the goals.
Fuck
Especially
me.
the third.
There were
The third
headers
is
going in
terrible.
from 30 yards.
Yeah,
I couldn't
everyone's saying that
believe it.
Mayenda's header was amazing. It's a good header,
No,
but
he's done
how's he
well.
not
Say that.
saved
Mayenda's
that?
done as well as you can do with
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
but
yeah.
there's no world where that should be going in. That's a scarecrow
Hot
goal. That is
take.
not a
A
keeper.
hot take. I think Hermansen reminds me of nearly every single
Chelsea goalkeeper.
relegated goalie I've ever seen. Like we had it with Sam Johnston because you face 50 shots a game, and naturally, because you're a goalie, you say 45 of them. People go, he's a great shot
Stats-
stopper. He's
the
brilliant.
stats
Well,
people
it's
deceive
perfectly
people.
suited then if West Ham are going down. Is all
Yeah.
it is.
Well, I just think
Yeah.
these
Imagine that ground
these
in the championship. It would be
these
quite
goalies
nice.
get
Mental.
so overrated at
Absolutely
the smaller clubs because they have to face so many
Sam
shots.
Johnson's a great example of that.
Yeah,
actually.
you got in the England squad at Albion. I was like, how's he in the fucking England squad?
Yeah.
Like, it's embarrassing. And now he's like on the bench for Wolves.
We got
traitor.
10 million for him last summer.
Yeah, I know.
It's crazy business because then we signed Henderson for like 15.
Yeah, he might be part of money laundering, but right, one game in. Let's just fucking.
I
One
think-
game
I
in is
think it's
going
Brentford.
down.
For me, it was Brentford. I said Brentford before the start of the season. I thought Sunderland might stay up because I like their business.
Yeah.
I'm the same, but I said Leeds would be the ones.
There you go. So you got
Oh,
Leeds,
and
West Ham, and
I mean, should we talk
Brentford.
about the Leeds game? How good is Tanaka?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to be that. I knew, but he was the best player in the championship by a mile last season. I'm glad. That's just his level. I'm glad he's managed to move that level into the Premier League. Yes, and Ampadu was fucking brilliant.
Yeah,
yesterday.
they still need a little bit more in the final third, I think. But
Yes,
like,
because
yeah.
I
Cavallo
never.
already injured, was he? I couldn't tell.
I don't know.
I assume he was.
I forgot about Willie Nonto.
He
as
weren't
well.
even in
Out of
the
respect,
squad.
out of respect, he just
Yeah, maybe.
I think, as good as Leeds were in terms of they look better on the ball, they
Yeah,
look neater
yeah.
in possession. Everton
were
I am
really
going to
bad.
get on to Everton in a minute, but I never felt like they were going to score Leeds. Like
Yeah, that.
Yeah,
I felt they were
yeah,
dangerous, but I
exactly.
never thought, oh, they're going to
That's
score
right, yeah.
now, which. That could be an issue, but apparently
will
their
be an
owner
issue.
said they're still going to sign quite a few more
Okay.
before the end of the transfer window.
fingers crossed.
But I want to fucking talk about that donkey up front, Beto. A Premier League
Why is Barry
striker.
not
Yeah, I don't know why Barry.
Oh my God, Reeve! I know you didn't watch the game. I don't think one ball stuck to him. It was fucking embarrassing to watch. He's a £30 million Premier League striker on God knows how much a week, and the ball. It was like he was a human trampoline. It was, and he's been marked by Joe Rodon, not Maldini. Just hold the ball. Let's just lay a ball off once. And then the fullbacks, I know they're not fullbacks, but fucking hell, Everton, they're like... The first 5 minutes, Michael Keane got a ball, tried to play it down the line, and just kicked it into the stand. And you're like, what is going to go on here?
Are you a bit nervous about your Everton 9th prediction?
No, because they're going to sign fullbacks. Well, they're going to get Mikalenko back. They're going to sign a right back, and I think...
It's Moyes. He's going to work out.
Yeah, and Dewsbury did look an improvement on them.
I thought Dewsbury was all right.
Yeah,
How does the front four work? Do you reckon?
and Jai, there's some moments, and Jai had like 4 on him, and he's just
going,
thinking,
yeah.
fuck me.
Is it Grealish, do you reckon Grealish in the 10 and KDH
no,
at the back?
Grealish
or?
come on the left, and Alcaraz went into the 10, but I'm not.
Yeah.
So
I'm
where's
not.
Enjoy going? That's what I was thinking.
Jai went to the right.
and then Dewsbury Hall played deep.
Deep,
That-
which
that's
just
what a little
No,
bit.
but
that's not Dewsbury Hall's.
And I'd say it's not really Enjoy's. You want him
No,
on the left.
if I'm Everton, I'm playing. No, Enjoy can play on the right. I'd play Enjoy on the right, Dewsbury Hall in the 10, and Grealish on the left.
The Alcaraz is pretty.
I do like
good,
Alcaraz.
I'm not a massive. I'll tell you who was good. That I can't pronounce his name. The holding me.
Imbrago.
He's
Oh, yeah,
everywhere.
Tim.
He could have got sent off actually
Yeah.
on Ampadu, but yeah, I'll just get Beto out the team.
Also,
ASAP.
I accidentally captained Barry in FPL. Didn't realise I had. Because basically, I captained Salah.
Why'd you even have him?
And then I took him out because I'm putting my stocks in Barry this year. I took Salah out, having had him captain, and I brought him back in and then forgot to re-captain him. And then last night, I stopped watching with like a few minutes to go, and I was like, oh, sweet. Like, Barry's not come on. Checked it this morning. He's got 1 minute.
yeah, came on at the end, mate. Yeah, came on at the end.
Where are all these Barry stocks coming from? Because I've seen a lot of people talk about him.
I've never
Everton
heard of
fans
him.
are really
I'm not-
impressed by him.
Yeah, because he's just 6'5" and he's a David
Yeah,
Moore striker, and
he's-
that's all I need.
DCL
DCL with technical
That's
ability.
all I
they
need.
say, So.
I've never heard of him, but yeah, I've never ever seen him
No.
play, but I know he's better than Beto.
Yeah.
I actually
Probably.
thought Beto last year was a handful.
Probably.
He
was a
mate, at
handful.
Palace,
He's an
he
handful for himself because he can't control the ball.
He ran us ragged at Sellers last year, Beto. God, he was unreal.
Just one of those that like it turned into R9 every now and again
Yeah.
for one game.
Just
It's
random.
pretty mental.
And I had someone tell someone
right.
tell him on Twitter last night, oh, that's not his game. His game. What is his fucking game then? Because he's a lone striker. He can't hold the ball up.
Yeah, it's
Fucking
pretty
carry on.